How's it, everyone? Welcome to Race Space. Tonight we are here for the final round of this KTM X series. Yeah, it's gonna be a good night of racing. I think this is the X2 class with the KTM Expo road car. It'll be the final time we see these cars heading out to the track, so enjoy it, guys. Loading in, you can see we're in Austria here at the Red Bull Ring. A lot of guys like this track. I gotta say it's not a favorite of mine. I struggle a little bit here on some of these turns. I can't seem to carry the speed around them. Let's see how these guys fare here tonight. So all the guys are in the pit now. They do have a 10-minute qualifying. Yeah, I think that's the black and gold of the commentary car driving out. So that's Radtech. We haven't seen him out on track in a while. He's been on commentary. So good to see him back out. I think these cars were a strong point of his. So he'll be one of the drivers to watch here if he can get straight back into the groove in this car. Raining here, so that doesn't help conditions wise, but these guys have done a couple of races this season in the wet, so some of them will probably be pretty used to it by now. Who else is out on track? I think that's Kento there behind Radtech. He's in that purple colored car. There comes Palm in the blue KTM Expo. Kenny Shep, number one. He is, I think, leading this class. I just have to check, double check that. Pretty sure he's leading both at the moment. He is. So he's on 199 points leading this class, the X2 class we call it, in these road cars. Just ahead of them there you can see G32 in that yellow and blue KTM Expo. I never know if it's an Expo or a Crossbow. People say both, but I like to call it an Expo. I just call it by what letters it is. Sounded like one of those guys was stuck in gear for a second there. Let's take a look at Rock in his beautiful baby blue number 86 over there. Also Mark Quirty out there, sort of an Italian flag color scheme on that car. It's looking nice though. I think Mark was leading the charge here, so Radtech, you can see Kento's right up behind him though. They'll be on their fast lap now, so this will set their time for where they will start the race. Commentary car is currently coming second in this championship with 157 points. So remember I said Kenny was on 199. So second place on 157. G32 Turbo on 111. And Kento is on 110. So there's going to be a real big fight between Kento and G32 tonight. Pretty much either of them could take fourth. Well, third place actually, I'm sorry. So these two guys, G32 and Kento, they will be the guys to watch tonight. And it's not going to be easy for them, not in the rain. So where is Radtek going to get there? Radtek goes up to first, but immediately gets overtaken by Kento. So Kento on a 148.7 and a 149.0 for Radtek. So Kento's looking strong. He's gotten stronger, I think, as the season's been going on. Palm, though, just dances back with a 146. So super strong there from Palm. Is anyone going to beat that? I think Kenny on a 147.7, so he's taken that second place away from Kento. G32, he gets a 152. Who's coming around now? We got Mark Querty there with Rock right behind him, so Rock just overtakes him now. Let's see, I think they're on their flying laps right now. So I think Roy's been struggling in this class a bit more than the other class this season. So he gets a 201 there. Makweti also struggled in this class this season. Makweti on controller though. So he gets a 229. So you can see, obviously just struggling a bit. Does help to stick it to the end though, because then you can at least get some points. You can see Palmer really throwing the car around there. I think Radtek just slightly bettered his time. He got a 148.2, so that means he's ahead of Kento now. Kento knocked down to 4th place. What's Kenny going to get here as he crosses the line? So he didn't better his last time, so he's still in 2nd. Palm looking super strong here. Let's see what a lap from the current time leader looks like. So Kenny goes to the pits. I wonder if he's done then. He might just settle there for his position. Makweti returned to the pits as well. Palm though sending it fully there. It's usually not very likely that times get better towards the end as the track gets a bit more wet. Usually the times start getting a bit slower. That's why it's usually a good thing to jump out as early as you can to try and deliver on some good times when it's a wet qualifying like this. Still 2 minutes left of qualifying. So I think that's Palm there behind Kento, or is that Palm now ahead of Kento? No, Palm ahead of Kento. Very similar colors there. One's blue though, and the other following, which is Kento, is purple. You can see Palm just looking fully confident now in this car. He did take the win in this car in the Czech Republic, which was the previous round. So is he going to be able to do it again? Take his second win in this class. Remember, it is a sprint race tonight, so there's no need to pit, as long as they don't get any damage. Take a look there at G32. So I don't really think anyone's going to jump a position here, but obviously it's just good to get some track time before the race, as the conditions are going to be the same. See Tony G32 just struggling a little bit there to hold on. Remember, G32 and Kento are the two guys to battle it out for third place in this championship. Only 1 point separates them in the championship, and they will be starting, as it stands, 4th and 5th in this race. So I think it's going to come down to what happens in turn 1, and also going to come down to well, who can withstand the rain for the longest. So Palm tops the leaderboard here for qualifying. Kenny in second, Ratek in third. On to the race we go. Okay. So epic start there from Ratek. He goes right up the middle of the two front runners there of Palm and Kenny. Kenny's going to have the inside here though. So he comes out of the first turn just a nose ahead of Palm. Looks like G32 has fallen back a position into 6th place. Marquetti's made up the one position there. Ooh, and Ratek there moves up into 2nd place. get some good drive out of that last corner. So he's going to have the inside line here. Is he going to be able to make a move here up the inside of Kenny? And I think he's going to. Epic move there. But he loses that position back to Kenny now in the next corner. Palm with Kento right behind him there. G32's also in the background. They just managed to get back into 5th position. Epic four-way battle here at the front though. Kenny currently leading. Palm right behind Ratek. Palm looking to make a move, but he thinks better of it going into this next corner. I'm going to take a look up the inside at the next turn. Late on the brakes there, he's back into 2nd place right now. Ratek with better drive out of that corner though. He could be looking at going around the outside here. Just a nose ahead now for Ratek. He is going to be on the outside though going to this next corner, so who's going to be later on the brakes? Palm is going to defend going into that corner. Ratek with much better drive though, once again puts his nose back in front into 2nd place. So massive battle there, and as they're battling it out, Kento's taking a look at the back of Palm right now. Massive full send into that corner from Ratek. It looked great, but I don't know how quick it was because Palm is right there behind him again. While this three-way battle happens for 2nd place, Kenny seems to be making a bit of a gap now between him and the cars behind. You can see Palm taking another look. Palm has managed to get up into 2nd. Ratek just dropping back there. Not sure what the problem there was for him. He just seemed to bog down a little bit in that section. Kento just running it a bit wide there in the background. So still a big fight there. Anyone could win. We're only on the 2nd, well, heading on to the 3rd lap now. So with getting past Ratek there, I wonder if that'll release Palm a little bit. He might just gain some ground on Kenny. Palm really looking strong here so far. Just see Kento's made a couple of mistakes because he's dropping off a little bit now. Ratek very late on the brakes. He sends it. Almost looked like he was going to clip the back of the car ahead, but he just managed to keep it safe around there. Ooh, Kenny just runs it wide at the front, so that's going to allow Palm to gain a little bit of ground on him, I'm sure. But I think just this way they're getting to Kenny right now. Not easy though when you're the car following, when there's spray coming off the car like that. You can see Palm there getting drenched, but making some good ground there. He's going to have a great run coming out of this next corner down the straight. Doesn't look quite enough to make a move yet, but I'm sure you'll be thinking about it in the next lap or two. Had a retirement from this one. I think it's G32, so that'll put him out of the fight for third place in the championship, and pretty much Kento just needs to stay in this race. As long as he gets points, he wins that place from G32, who's currently holding it by 1 point. So good job there, I guess, from Kento. He just needs to stay in the race though. If he retires as well, G32 will hold on to third. See, these two just pulled a gap now off of the car in third. I don't know if Ratek's having some issues there. He's not quite looking to have the pace he had earlier. Kento just runs it slightly wide again. Let's take a quick look here at Rock. We haven't seen some of these guys in the race yet. It's looking pretty smooth there. McQuarrie on controllers, struggling but still racing, so that's good. Good job from him. Palm the ride on the back of Kenny again, coming down the straight. Ooh, you can see both of them have a massive accident, so that's going to put Ratek in the lead right now. Epic job from him, and Kento into second. So it just shows how things can change so quickly in a race. Palm gets back into third. Kenny though only just getting back onto track now, so he went pretty hard into a wall. I'm sure he'll have some suspension damage to struggle with the rest of the race. So Ratek just needs to keep it cool and composed here. And he could be looking to take what I believe would be his third win in this class. Let me just take a look quickly. It would. If he holds this till the end, this would be his third win in this class, which would be fantastic. Kento has not won in this class yet, so if Kento can manage to get away past here, he would be looking at his first win in the X2 class. Just trying to see, that was, I think that might be McQuarrie there. Now I wonder if we'll see Palm or Kenny go into the pits. We see McQuarrie pulling into the pits there. Palm stays out. We can see Kenny's going into the pits, so he's got some massive damage from that crash. Because in a short race like this, it's not really worth going in the pits unless you absolutely can't drive that car. So it's obviously struggling with a lot of damage. Halfway through the race now, on the 6th lap. Ratek looking comfortable right now. We've lost another car, which I believe is McQuarrie. So down 2 cars from what we started with. Kento not really out of range right now. He could still make a move if Ratek makes any sort of mistakes here. I'm sure Ratek will know that in his mind though, so he'll be just trying to drive it a bit cleaner probably now, probably not send it as much as he was in the beginning. When you're at the front, you pretty much got all to lose from that position. But I'm sure Kento, on the other hand, he's got everything to gain, so he'll be really sending it right now, wanting his first ever win. And he looks like he's made up some ground there. He's right on the back of Ratek now. so long as Kento doesn't have to retire from this race, he will take third in the championship. But can he take his first win of the championship as well? Take a look what's happened to Palm. I think Palm would have also got a bit of damage from that earlier spin, which will be why he's dropped off the pace a little bit, but to be honest, he didn't pit, so I'm sure he's just going to try and get third place points there. Rock doing a good job, he's in fourth, so it'll be a good take of points as long as he just keeps his head on straight. Kenny Shep though will be pushing to make up ground now. He will have a repaired car and he'll be out to make up some positions here. He's not too far off, to be honest, so it's not a sure thing for Rock right now. We seem to have lost Kento, so Kento's made a mistake somewhere, which will just take the pressure off Ratek there a little bit. Which I'm sure he'll be happy for. So we are on the 8th lap now, out of 12. He's just keeping it nice and composed there. Let's see if we can get a good view on board here. So this is what it looks like from the roof of the car. That for me is always a tricky turn. I never quite get it right. I see a lot of the guys run it wide. Let's see. Kento just runs it a bit tighter there. On his 9th lap now. Remember, this is the final time these guys will be out in these X2 KTM Expo road cars. So now is the time to give it your all. You can see Kenny there in the background just catching up to Roy now. some of your best laps now. Hold that position. Just see Radtech there goes on to his 10th lap, so there's 2 more after this. Two more laps for Radtech, and then it's goodbye to these cars. See, Kenny's just really closing in there now on Roy, on Rock. Edging towards him ever so slowly. Now he's right on the back of him. Is he gonna make a move easily here, or is Roy gonna defend? Come on, Roy. Give us a battle here. Roy just runs it a little bit wide there, and Kenny up the inside. So Kenny has the position. Kenny up into 4th place. Is Roy going to try make a move heading into this next corner? Nope. So that's Kenny through, unless Kenny makes another mistake. Kenny made a bit of a mistake there because Roy is closing in again. He's in the spray though. Let's see what it looks like. It's also not an easy turn they just did. Radtech now onto the 11th lap. Still leading the race, still looking comfortable. You can see Kento's not extremely far behind, so Kento just set a better lap now than Radtech did. So any little mistake and Kento could still take his first win here of this class. Radtech with 2 wins, looking for a 3rd. Roy managed to get up to 4th again, so Kenny either made a big mistake or Roy has picked up his pace. Come on, Roy, make it a battle till the end. Kenny carrying good speed through that corner. Is he going to take a look up the next turn? He's going to go wide, so I think he's going to try and carry some more speed through the corner than Rock. He's looking for around the outside, but I think Rock defends. He cuts back though, so up the inside from Kenny. Good move, but he just pushes a little too hard and it sends him into the wall. So Rock manages to defend the position once again. Good going there, Rock. He's just got to defend for a lap and a half now. Radtech on his final lap right now. Kenny's just taking another look again. Come on, Rock. You can do this, man. So one more lap now, he has to defend 4th position. Where's Ratek? Ratek must be coming near the end. He just needs to keep a calm head and he will take the... You can see Kenny takes a move up the inside, down the straight. Ooh, Roy just slides a little around there, so that's lost him some big speed. So Kenny back into 4th, unless he makes another mistake. It looks like he should hold it. Ratek comes around for the final corner, flashing his lights. He's going to take his 3rd win now of this class. Epic victory for him. Good job to take 1st place. Kento will cross the line now in 2nd place. Good job from him. He did drop off a bit, so I wonder if he just pushed a little too hard there trying to catch up to the leader. Palm, I think, running with a bit of damage. He's going to take 3rd place. It's not so easy to drive these cars in the rain. And he spins it backwards over the line. 3rd place for Palm. Kenny is currently in 4th. He's still got a bit of a way to go. Let's see if he holds it. He should, though. You can see Roy really pushing there in the background, but it's just not going to be enough, unfortunately. Kenny takes 4th, Rock will take 5th place. Good job from those guys. Not easy conditions either. Looks like I don't have enough space to save that video, unfortunately, so I hope somebody else does, because it'll be nice to get some pictures from the final round. Alright, heading into the final sprint of the X1 class, which is what we call the Expo GT4 car. So we're changing over cars, and some of the guys will be happy to hear the weather's changing for the sprint. So I'm just double checking everyone's got their liveries. He's supposed to be joined by Tiger, but I'm not sure where he is. I was told that he would be joining for this second race. I'm just gonna find out quickly. Okay, it's unfortunate. Apparently he's not going to be joining for this race. So on we go. Alright, loading into the X1 class sprint. This will be the final sprint for the GT4 cars of the championship. This is the 13th round, so it's been a long championship, the longest one we've ever done here at Race Space. But it's been good. We've had some good action this season. I think everyone just adjusting setups here. We see one of the orange cars driving out. Is that Palm? Yes. Palm is driving out. That must be Kenny, I think. Yeah, that's Kenny. So Palm followed by Kenny coming out of the pit lane. So Palm had a really solid run in the Czech Republic last time. Just gonna take a quick look here at my list. So statistically here, Ratek has won only an endurance race in these cars. He's never won a sprint. And Palm has won a sprint, but he's never won an endurance. And Kenny has won everything. Couple times. So let's see. Also Kento has won a sprint in these cars. This is the flying lap now for Palm. Kenny Shipperelli set a lap, which is weird because I thought he came out of the pits just behind Palm. You can see Kento is up into first with a 152. Just gets ahead of Kenny with a 153. Palm is looking pretty comfortable in that car right now, so I'm sure we'll be looking at a fast one. And the lights are on, so we know that he means business. Over the line he goes, and that puts him in first with a 1:38.07. So huge lap there. Kenny with a 1:38.6. Where's this going to put Kento out? Kento's going to come around with a... just overcooks it a bit there. He might have just recovered that though. A 1:41, so I think he would have gone faster, but he just made a bit of a mistake there at the last turn. Ratek up with a 1:39, so he's into third right now. Rock is coming around that last corner. What's he going to get? He goes with a 1:41.06, so just ahead of Kento right now. McQuarrie up into 6th with a 1:43.4. Palm, is he going to do better than his last lap? Doesn't beat his last lap. G32 crosses the line. He gets a 1:53.6. Kenny with a 1:38.2. Let's see if Kento can set a better lap now, if he's had a smoother run. He goes up a position with a 1:39.7. 1:38.6 from Ratek, who improves his time but stays in third place. He goes over the line again. He gets a 1:42.3, so improves his time a little bit. Doesn't move up a position though. G32 goes up one position. He gets a 1:41.6. So I think Kenny's going to be a guy to watch here. He's going to be looking to improve his time, try and beat Palm. Let's take a look at the lap from Kenny. Currently winning the championship by a huge margin. He's had a mega championship so far. And Ratek actually comes out with a 1:37.9. So Ratek with the fastest lap. He will be in pole position right now for the sprint race. 137.93 from Palm. So he also improves his time, but just off of Ratek by 0.02. Kenny up into first place with a 137.575. Hate to say I told you guys so, but Kenny just did it. Rock with a 139.5 at the moment sits in fourth. Kento with a 139.7. So currently Team Savage looks very strong in those two green cars. We got Kenny in first. Ratek is in the pits, so he's happy with his time. He'll be starting in second place. Palm also happy to start in third. Rock crosses the line, stays there in fourth. Kento in the pits, so he's happy to start where he is. So I think G32 just he's either on a flying lap or he just wants to get a bit more time on the track. Either way. Over the line he goes. So that concludes qualifying. And that is your starting order for this sprint race. So remember, in this race nobody has to pit, but they can if they want, if they get some damage. So we got the two green cars on front. Savage Racing. We have Palm in G32 Racing. We have Rock in Galaxy Racing with Kento just behind him there. You can see the back row is G32 for G32 Racing, and Marquetti there, right at the back. So probably just adjusting maybe some fuel loads or any settings that they weren't so happy with in the car. But hopefully everyone will already up soon, and nobody will miss the timing, because that's always a bad one. Epic start there from Kenny. I don't think he's jump started it, but fantastic start. Ratek still holding on to second. You can check there, Palm with Kento. Kento's made up a position already. He's up into fourth. Marquetti also made up a position. He's into sixth place. Palm right behind there. You can see though, Roy looking for a move here. Marquetti also looking for a way around. You can see there's also a battle at the frontier with Ratek and Palm. Ooh, we've got someone spun there. That's Palm. I think Palm's dropped down into fifth place. Palm now at the back in seventh place. So the two orange cars now in sixth and seventh. You can see Rock there making a move up the inside of his teammate there, Kento. So Rock currently up into third. Epic move there. Kento going to have a look back now on the next corner. Epic four-way battle there. Kenny in the pits. So he did get a drive-through penalty. He's going for his drive-through. So that puts Ratek in first place. And he's got clean air right now. Massive battle here for second. Rock currently holding that position though. It looked like Marquardt was going to take a look there around Kento, but has now lost the position to G32. G32 is taking a look around Kento now. So G32 up into third place. Massive battle happening here right now. Is G32 going to take a look? Oh, we can see Kento around the outside of G32. Who's going to carry more speed? G32 will have the inside line though. Who's going to be later on the brakes? Kento super late on the brakes. He goes around the outside, door to door. Kento just has his nose out ahead of G32. Goes to cover that position, and now he's back into third place. Marquardt though taking a look right now. G32 and Kento just trading positions around every corner. Oh, it looks like Rock has crashed into the wall. So that puts G32 now up into second place with Kento right behind him, and Marquardt still looking for a way around. This is helping Ratek though, who just gets to calm down a bit. No big battles happening. He just gets to focus on his race. He could take a double win here tonight in the sprint races. Rock goes into the pit, obviously with a ton of damage from hitting the wall there. G32 looks like he's pulled a bit of a gap though now. Palm is up into third. So is that a spin there from both Marquardt and Kento? They do look like they're going quite slow there. So Palm has managed to get himself back up into third after a spin on that first lap. Good job from him. Full send around that corner, but he loses it too. So is Kento and Marquardt going to catch him again? It looks like they will. Kento says thank you very much and takes that third place back. Marquardt also. Can see Kenny already getting back up to the pack again. Palm just loses it again. Just hard there. G32 has pulled that gap on the two cars behind, and so has Ratek, so both of them in very clean air right now, just ready to race their own races. Kenny up into fifth, he's closing down the two cars ahead of him. And I'm sure these two will see that name behind them on the standings, so they'll have a bit of pressure there having Kenya right behind them. Epic neck and neck battle here from Marquardt and Kento. Marquardt just gets his nose in front, so he'll take third place for now. Kenny's in there for the challenge now. They'll be looking for a way past both of these guys. going to look up the inside now. Around the outside of Kento he goes. He says thank you very much. So he's sandwiched now between the two guys that were battling for third. Is he going to get third by the end of this straight? He is in the slipstream there of McQuartie. Staying right tucked in there behind McQuartie now. Gonna take a look up this corner. Up the inside he goes and into third. So Kenny making up the positions now. McQuartie's gonna try and stick on the back of Kenny. Usually if there's someone that you'd like to try and stick to the back of, it's Kenny. He usually doesn't make too many mistakes. He's obviously going to hope that Kenny can help pull him away from Kento there. Anyways, now that epic battle's done, going on to the 6th lap now. Halfway through the race is Radtech, who's still looking really comfortable right now. He doesn't want to push too hard, he doesn't want to make a mistake, but he's got enough room here to just keep setting some solid lap times. G32 also with enough space to just hold on to second for now. Kenny trying to just pull away now and try and catch those cars in front. Kenny is setting the faster lap times right now, but is it going to be enough? We are halfway through the race, so anything can happen. Let's take a look at Rock. Rock seems to be a bit of a way behind. He did have to pit though with his damage he had. Palm also probably, he could have pitted, I'm not sure, he made a couple mistakes. Kento though dropped off the back of McQuartie, so I reckon McQuartie being towed slightly by Kento there, but doing a great job of Kenny, doing a great job to stay on the back of Kenny. You can see right there looking comfortable, he's not pushing too hard. We know from qualifying he is capable of the 137s. 137 is what Kenny is currently setting for his pace. Radtech and G32 just on those 139s. I think they're both relatively happy with the positions they've managed to get from the start of this race, so they'll just be looking to continue like this till the end. The commentary car will be happy if he can pull it off. It doesn't see a lot of first places, especially not when I'm driving. into the 8th lap now. You can see, is that Kenny already making up the ground there on G32? Kenny just seems to be getting faster and faster every time. He just sets a better lap now, I think, than his previous one. So reeling the guys in the lead now. G32 will see that in his mirrors. He'll be very aware, I'm sure. So the question now is, can G32 hold off Kento and that green car behind him? With another 137, so really pushing, but it's paying off for him right now. Kenny within range. He'll be taking a look any moment. He's looking for where to strike. And he's going to try here. Up the inside. And cleanly into second place. It's a good move there from Kenny. But you got to remember, Ratek will also be seeing this in his standings log there, so he'll also be aware of it, and I'm sure will be affecting him slightly, but he'll just need to keep himself composed. I know from personal experience, when you see Kenny's name climbing that leaderboard towards you, it gets very intimidating. Once again, the car that got overtaken by Kenny, G32 there, he will be trying to do the same as Marquetti did earlier and hold on to the back of him as long as he can. Let him try to pull him towards the leaders. Seems to be a bit of a battle happening here for 6th place. I think that's Palm there ahead of Rock. And also Marquetti there, not too much of a gap there between him and Kenta. Only 2 laps to go for Ratek. Can he take a double sprint win here tonight at the Red Bull Ring? So Palm, I think, might have had another spin because he's dropped into 7th, dropped back up to 6th place. On to lap 11 now for Ratek. So let's see if we can see Kenny appearing on the screen here at any point to know the sort of distance we've got. Looks like the gap's going to be big enough as long as he just keeps it all together here. He can do this. You can see Palm with all his lights on there, just trying to hunt down that 6th place from Rock. I think that's Kenny now appearing at the end of that straight. So he is in camera range on some of these sections. But we are on that final lap, so just hold it together there, Ratek. He gives us a flash of lights down this section. Not long to go now. The final few turns, and he will have taken his 2nd sprint victory of the night across 2 classes. KTM is an Austrian company, and this is the race in Austria, which would make it its home race of the series as well, finishing here at home. Ratek will definitely now take that victory here. So he is the undisputed sprint king of Austria. Kenny gives us a good flash of lights over the line in 2nd place. He'll be happy with that comeback. G32 in 3rd place. He'll be happy with that one as well, I'm sure. Just see these guys celebrating there. Check, they're staring at each other in the eyes. That'll be Marquetti in 4th, Kento in 5th. Rock coming around. No donuts by the looks of things. They're just keeping it cool. I think he knows he has to race this car on Thursday. Donuts there. I think it's Kento with a big full send donuts. Kenny giving us a couple donuts. Rock ground the final corner now. He'll hold on to 6th place. Palm now just struggling with some spins tonight. Sure you'll get that sorted for when we get to the endurance race on Thursday night. he'll cross the line in 7th place. And that is the positions. So I'm hoping once again people will save the replays, because it seems that I have run out of space. Thought I had enough. That is their starting positions as well on Thursday night, so make sure you tune in then. We should get a driver or two more as well. I think a couple of the guys just missed it tonight. But yeah, fantastic race, and that is the end of the sprint races during the series. Only one endurance left of these cars, guys. Well done to everyone that took part, and catch us again on Thursday night. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.